Yo guys, what's up? I got the plays for you guys for the MLB games on Friday. Two more plays we're going to get into very quickly. First, before we do, we have cashed again. We are on literally the best hot streak on YouTube, on like Instagram, Twitter, does not matter. We are on a 21-4 run on the channel right now. Absolutely ridiculous. Make sure to drop a like on this video. Obviously, it's free. It takes 1 second. It helps me out so much. I really do appreciate it every time you guys like the video. And don't forget to subscribe. That's going to help you out because I post these free pick videos for you every single day. So obviously subscribing, you won't miss any of the future videos. And again, it's going to help you out. Look at what we've been doing. These are just some of the plays we have hit in the last 2 weeks or so on the channel. Again, 21-4 runs. So if we cash today, 23-4 runs. So hopefully we can do that. We're going to get into that in 1 second. First, before we do, not only are we on an insane run on the free plays right now, we have swept in VIP again today on Thursday. So right here, we have swept 4 times in VIP in the last week alone. Swept 7-0 right here. Again, next day, 7-0 right here. Again, 7-0 right here. And then today on Thursday, we went 6-0 in the VIP. Went up another 10 units in the VIP today. Didn't miss a single slip. Again, for the 4th day out of the last week. So right here, with these 4 sweeps alone, we have profited 45 units. If you look right here, that means $100 bettors. If you put $100 on every single one of the plays I've sent you, you have profited $4,500 in the last week off of those 4 sweeps, which is ridiculous. So make sure to get in the VIP because we are in such a crazy hot streak. I dropped a stupid discount for you guys. 80% off if you use code HEATER. So again, that link will be down below for you guys in the description of this video. Just go to the VIP, click on the month subscription. It says $150. Click on that. When you're in the checkout section, it's going to ask you if you have a code, a promo code, a discount code. Click on that, type in code HEATER, and again, you get 80% off of an entire month. It's going to bring it down to like $30. So it's basically $1 a day, and you get about 6 to 7 plays texted directly to your phone every single day. It's literally screenshots texted directly to you. It's super simple, super easy. Again, right now is a crazy 80% discount. Just make sure to use code HEATER. That link is down below, so make sure all of you guys go get in that right now because we're on such a crazy hot streak. Again, look how much money we're making right here. Like you guys can see, we're making thousands of dollars of profit in 1 week alone. So I'm going to give you 4 weeks for $30. So again, link is down below. Make sure to go do that. You just have to make sure to use code HEATER because I want you guys to get the 80% off. The other thing too is I also have these linked down below, but the Sleeper app, Chalkboard app, and Parlay Play apps, if you download these apps and you use promo code GHOST when you download it, they will give you a $100 deposit match each, and then Sleeper and Chalkboard will give you a free square for the games on Thursday. So that alone will take you probably 5, maybe 10 minutes to do if you guys want to do it. And then it'll give you basically $300 for completely free and 2 free squares. So that's literally free money for you guys. And on top of the squares, you could turn that $300 into, a couple hundred more dollars as well. Those are all linked down below. And if you use promo code GHOST, just remember you have to do it before you deposit. But as long as you use promo code GHOST, I will give you a free month of VIP as well. So you could either get the VIP, you could just purchase it for, again, 80% off with code HEATER, or you can sign up on one of these apps using code GHOST, and then I'll just give you an entire month for completely free. So if you guys want to do that, just drop a comment down below letting me know you got on one of the apps using code GHOST. That way I can find you, and I'll send you the link to the free month of VIP. But again, if you use code GHOST on one of those apps, free month of VIP, or you can always just purchase it for 80% off using code HEATER. Some people just like to purchase it. It's a little, faster and easier for some of you guys. So if you want to do that, that's fine. And again, you can get up to $300 and 2 free squares if you hop on those apps. Just make sure to either use promo code GHOST when you get on those apps, and then the VIP, it's promo code HEATER for 80% off. All that link down below. But with that being said, again, 21-4 run. We got 2 more plays today, and I really like the plays today. So I'm really hoping we could go on a 23-4 run, which would be historic. I mean, we're going to have to start doing something. I don't know, maybe a giveaway or something. I don't know, but we're going to have to start doing something because the hot streak right now is ridiculous. The first play we're going to, let's go to Elly De La Cruz, right? We just took him yesterday on Thursday, so this was the play on Thursday that we absolutely killed. He hit in the first inning of the game for us, so he absolutely killed the play. Now, we have his line again at 9.5 hitter fantasy score, which I told you guys was a really high line yesterday, but I still said I don't care. I think he's going to have a great game, and he did. Now, 9.5 fantasy score again today, still, it's a high line. I don't care if you're Shohei or Aaron Judge even. 9.5 is still a very high line. Granted, he hit it yesterday, and I still today think he's going to go over again. But between his 9.5 fantasy score and 2.5 hits, runs, RBIs, today, for some reason, I'm just going hits, runs, RBIs. I like his hits, runs, RBIs at 2.5 more. I think that's a better line than his fantasy score. Again, you could take either one you want, but personally, I'm just going to take his hits, run, RBIs at 2.5. I think that's better. But the reason we're taking Elly is for all the same reasons I said yesterday. In this game, he's playing Colorado, which yesterday he was playing Miami, and that was a good matchup. Colorado, a way even better matchup. So I love that he's playing Colorado. I've said it before. I'm going to keep saying it. Their pitchers on every level absolutely stink. They are not a good baseball team. One of the worst baseball teams I've ever seen. So the fact he's playing Colorado alone makes me want to just take the over. But on top of that, this over-under score is like 9.5 or 10. Cincinnati is heavily favored to win, so they're basically saying they're going to score about 6 or 7 runs in this game. So if they score 6, 7 more runs than that even, Elly should absolutely get his, hits, runs, and RBIs in this game. The thing that always happens with Elly, and this is going to be pretty interesting for a lot of you guys, if you look at his graph, it looks like he hasn't been doing that great other than the last 2 games. However, he's been absolutely killing it. Some of these games, he only had like 2 or 3 at-bats. So the normal games where he's getting 5 or 6 at-bats in those games, he's basically getting a hit in every single one of those games. The only reason he goes under this season is if his team's just not scoring. Because if they're not scoring, obviously he's still getting the hits, but he's not getting any runs or RBIs. So you basically just have to take Elly in games that you know he's going to get a ton of runs and you know he's going to get some RBIs because his team's scoring a lot. Obviously, going up against Colorado, like I just said, they should score 6+ runs in this game. So he should see at least 1, maybe even 2 runs in this game, and then hopefully a couple RBIs as well. Last thing I want to say about Elly, he's playing, and this is why I loved him yesterday too, is because he was playing a right-handed pitcher. He plays so much better against right-handed pitchers. Today, again, he is playing a right-handed pitcher who just gave up 11 hits and 6 runs to the White Sox. So if he's given that many hits and that many runs up to the White Sox against Cincy, he should give up just as many, if not even more, especially against Elly, who's been on an absolute tear. Hit for us yesterday, playing a right-handed pitcher, great matchup, great situation. So I love Elly. We're going back to him again today on Friday. Second play. We're going to the boy, Bichette. Okay, so the last time we took him, we took his under. Today, we're switching it up. We're taking his over. We're taking his over at 7.5 hitter fantasy score. So this is a great example for you guys. So like I just showed you, Elly was at 9.5 hitter fantasy score or 2.5 hits and RBIs. Bichette, 2.5 hits and RBIs or 7.5 hitter fantasy score. So in this situation, I'm taking his hitter fantasy score at 7.5. That straight up already seems way too low to me. I mean, you could see he's gone over 4 out of his last 5 games. He's been on an absolute tear. Like I just said, Elly's been on a tear. Bichette's been on a tear. The guy has at least 1 hit in like 8 or 9 games straight. So he's been playing out of his mind recently. But the best thing about this game, he is playing the A's. They already played earlier this season, Toronto versus the A's. They played 4 games. Bichette had 6 hits in those 4 games. He had 2 hits, 2 hits, 1 hit, and then 1 hit. He went over this fantasy score line in 3 of those 4 games. So he and the Jays in general absolutely torched the A's earlier this season. I think they're going to do the exact same thing here. Now, granted, they're playing Severino tomorrow, and Severino did not pitch earlier in this series the first time they played against the Blue Jays. However, Severino's been playing like absolute trash this season. He's given up like at least 6 or 7 hits a game. He's given up like 3 or 4 earned runs a game. So he gives up a ton of hits. He gives up a ton of runs. Obviously, it's the A's, so in general, they're just giving up a ton of hits and a ton of runs. He's also a right-handed pitcher. Bichette also hits way better against right-handed pitchers. And this over-under total score is at like 10.5 also, and the Blue Jays heavily favored to win as well. So basically, everything I said for Elly is almost the exact same for Bichette. At the end of the day, they both are playing really bad teams. Their teams alone are both projected to score 5+ runs in this game. So they should get a ton of runs as a team. They both have really good matchups against the pitchers. They both hit way better against right-handed pitchers. They're both playing really bad right-handed pitchers tomorrow. So I really think both these guys are super, super similar. Everything I said for Elly, the exact same thing goes for Bichette. He killed the A's last time he played them. I'm expecting him and his team to do the exact same thing this time when he plays the A's. So that's going to be the 2 plays I have for you guys for these games on Friday. Again, make sure to drop a like. I always appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe either. Again, free pick videos on the channel every single day, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of the future videos. Hopefully we can cash, and that'll be 23 and 4 runs, so that would be absolutely insane. Last but not least, before we get out of here, again, guys, make sure to get in the VIP. If you've been cashing on the free plays, which I know you have because everyone in the comments is telling me how much they're cashing, go get in the VIP. I dropped an 80% discount for you guys. That is insane. 80% because I want all of you guys to get in. So if you go right now, use code HEATER, you get 80% off. Again, we have swept 4 different days in the last week. These are the profits, which is just stupid. I mean, it's actually stupid at this point how much we're cashing. And again, for all you guys that don't want to spend any money, at the end of the day, I don't want to charge you guys anything either. You can always use promo code GHOST on one of these apps, and I will give you a free month of VIP if that's what you want to do instead. We'll totally do that for you guys. You just have to remember to comment below when you use code GHOST so that way I can actually find you, so I can send you the link to the free month of VIP. Other than that, these are the 2 plays I have for you for the games on Friday. Good luck with our bets, and I'll catch you in the next video.